Hello everyone. Today we have a very important guest on our platform. We, the Scholenberg Global University, is very proud to present Mr. Dhawan on our platform, and definitely his knowledge is going to help all of us, and his pearls of wisdom, his experience, whatever he has spent on this industry is tremendous use for all of us. And definitely we are very eager to listen his thoughts on the EPC industry, the current scenario what we have, and definitely this will help all the youngsters present here. So we are very eager, Mr. Dhawan, to hear your thoughts. So actually you are the man with no introduction. Entire India, entire MEP fraternity in India knows you very well. So we wish to know, actually, we the Scholenberg Global University, a Scholenberg International Private Limited, plus a global HVAC consultant representing. We wish to know that what you see the future of an MEP industry going on in India, particularly because youth in India, mechanical engineers in India are very particular and they wish to make a career in MEP field. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Thank you, Neeraj, for having me here on your platform. You see, for MEP engineers to succeed, they have to be a holistic HVAC engineer.
Yes, sir.
Just being tied up in a small box that I only do design, I only do service, I only do correction. MEP means electrical is involved, plumbing is involved, construction is involved. So for a MEP person to be successful today, he has to take ownership of that project.
Right, sir.
Ownership only comes when you have a holistic, total knowledge of all the domains associated with air conditioning.
Correct, sir. Sir, what you feel that what is lacking in today's engineers, what they should do extra to grow in this field?
What I feel the new generation do not wish to dirty the hands. They just want to do desktop, sit in air conditioned environment and try to grow. That growth is limited if you stay in a closed environment. Now, when you
Yes,
go to the field, you are interacting with the customer day-to-day basis. You are acting with the workers day-to-day basis. There, it is at site where 95% of the work is done.
absolutely, sir.
And it is there in saving money or wasting money.
Yes, sir.
It is there where you contribute in getting quality work, meeting timelines.
Yes, sir.
So the growth is at site.
Yes, sir.
And to be at site, you have to dirty your clothes, you have to dirty your. You just can't sit in an air conditioned office expect things to be done. This is
Right.
what I think.
Yes, sir. Same here also. I also share the same thoughts what we have. Okay, design field is a good, but a good design engineer can be the one who has already have the site knowledge. Because once he have the site knowledge, then only he can anticipate the things well in advance in design. So definitely, even though ideally both are good, but practically also I share the same thoughts what you have. What you see that in next coming down the line 10 years, where the MEP scenario of India, where it's going, how you feel that, what's the future of MEP in India down the line next 10 years?
You see, Modi, he has just in this budget has given a lot of impetus on infrastructure. Air conditioning survives through infrastructure. If you have buildings coming up, you'll have air conditioning.
Yes, sir.
So the future appears to be very bright. If infrastructure comes, air conditioning is going to come. The growth is there. Second, there's also the one domain that is the cold chain that is going to grow phenomenally.
Okay, sir. And what kept you going at this age, and what was your motivation factor to be entered in the MEP field? Because those days and down the line, 45, 40 years back, MEP was not that hot. So what kept you going, sir, in this field?
In 45 years, I've been through a lot of changes. First, I was in a box of only operations and maintenance. But then the government rules changed. From a protected economy, it became an open market economy. When that happened, then companies started to survive. And to survive, they enforced more challenges to you. So my success is accepting challenges and changing with the time. That's the main thing. So for example, just give one example. If you a core air conditioning guy, he comes upon electrical drawing, he's just completely bold. What is this?
Okay.
And if you're doing construction activity, now the employer wants you to do multi-skilling, take care of the electrical part of it, take care of the
Yes.
air conditioning part of it.
Yes.
He's not going to employ 2, 3 engineers for one projects.
So yeah, here the role of multi-skilling is coming into picture in future. Yeah.
Multi-skilling became the norm, the new norm.
Yes.
Unless you change with the changing environment, you cannot succeed.
Absolutely true, sir. Absolutely true. Sir, what are your views on, more and more foreign companies are coming to India in MEP and HVAC, and they're making collaborations with various Indian counterparts. Recently, I had the news that Daikin has acquired the Citizen. So there are a lot of acquisitions are on the card, which I can see. So what are your views on the foreign companies, and is it a better for MEP field, or what is your views on it?
I'll give you an interesting example on this. Up to the 90s, we had just window AC. Split AC came in the 90s.
Yes, sir.
And we had just 2, 3 gases, R22, R12, and R11.
Right, sir.
Now in the 90s, LG came. Then the change started. They came with split ACs.
Yeah.
And now you see, we have inverter ACs, we have this IoT ACs. Earlier, there were just a handful of companies making air conditioners. Now there are
True,
over
sir.
100 companies making air conditioners.
Absolutely, sir.
Latest, I've heard Nokia is also coming to air conditioning.
Oh, really?
Yes, I've heard Nokia is also coming to air conditioning.
Oh,
Havells and electrical companies come into air conditioning.
yeah. And I know that Tesla is also coming into air conditioning. I heard the news very recently that Tesla is also
You
want to
see,
enter. Yeah.
we are a tropical country. So this is where the air conditioning market is going to grow. And we
Yes.
have a very large population and a very large middle class who's going to go in for air conditioning.
Yes, sir.
So if you have all these companies coming into the market for making this air conditioning appliances and all, obviously there's a massive demand because companies only come when they make a market survey.
True, sir. Sir, I completely in line with you because the population and government policies, and recently we signed a pact in Paris regarding environmental change. So that all coming put together is going to have definitely a positive impact on the MEP and HVAC market in India. So definitely, I also see a very green picture. But as we discussed, that whether a youth or the engineers or the technical side or a contractor or a client, as a client, are we ready to face this boom? That is also $1 million question. What we have. So definitely, as you said, multi-skilling is going to play a major role. And what do you see a role and responsibilities of the training institute point of view? What you suggest that what the training institute should be upgraded with, what they should look at it when it comes to the training of the HVAC engineers.
Basically, I've been trained by the Germans, and their training is hands-on training. You have to work with the hands because seeing something and doing something are two totally different things. So without practical training means hands-on training. You cannot train a person in a few days. It takes a period of time.
No, sir.
And skills comes not by just doing it once, by repeatedly doing the same thing over and over and over again till you achieve a level of excellence. So training, I mean skill training means totally hands-on training.
Yes, sir. Yeah, unless the
And
hands
I've
are
tried,
getting dirty, yeah, we have to get the hands-on training. Engineers should not shy away from learning to get their hand dirty. Absolutely, and mainly the institutes, the role of institutes plays a very important role. Institutes should get not only limited to the design only, they have to take the responsibility and train the engineers on the ground level also, which is seriously lacking. And this skill gap is really we need to be prepared for to learn.
yes, that is there. The new generation must be get ready to leave the air conditioning offices.
Yes,
So I remember carrying cables, cutting cables, link cables, which was not my field in air conditioning. So my multi-skill is started from day one.
sir, we feel that I am in the. In fact, we as a Scholenberg, we have an opinion that this HVAC or MEP or this they should be included in the vocational training after 12th or during from 10th onwards. Some government should take the to include
I
this
think
course.
I yes, I think the government has started vocational training schools also, school level.
And more we feel that responsibility lies on the parents also, but what parents also should encourage their kids to go on field, learn at the ground level, and they should not expect that their son immediately get coming out of engineering college and sitting in Mercedes and going into the office and sitting and ordering their colleagues. No, it's not going to happen unless they know the basic strongs, unless they are ready to learn the ground level techniques. I feel that that is a need of an hour. We have a lot of talent available, sir. We have a good talent pool over here. Okay, so why there is no dedicated college only for the HVAC or only for the MEP? Why not there can be a 4-year complete course only for the MEP, which can take a detailed step by step or point by point approach? Because this field itself is a huge one by itself. So, in our opinion, as a Schoenberg, we would definitely would like to recommend the government to have a complete course itself for an engineering or an MEP, which should cover all the aspects. Like production, they have it, mechatronics, they have it. So why not HVAC should have it? That's what we
It
feel.
should be because air conditioning is not in isolation. It's not mechanical. It's not electrical. We have mechanical, we have electrical, we have electronics. Now we have IoT also.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was really thought-provoking conversation, sir, with you. We have really got a lot of guidance from you. We are really thankful to you, sir. Any last thoughts you have or any last words you wish to add, sir?
Well, what I am trying to do is to put all my experiences into my writings. I'm trying to make training content which speaks, which shows in static form, in motion form, all the minor details which normally you cannot see.
Yes, sir. And as
One,
as we are privileged to have all your courses on our platform, that is Schoenberg Global sbgblv.com, and those courses are really a worth for value and worth of a knowledge. Every piece, every sentence written is coming out of an experience. So it is really valuable to all those engineers who wish to pursue their career in MEP. And we really have the people like you on our platform. We feel privileged, and we would like you to share more and more knowledge on our platform and enrich the community so that everyone can grow and contribute to the future of an India. And really in the coming years, a lot of projects are also coming as per the government policy. So we all have to take the advantage of it. So I, from the Schoenberg Global University, me, Neeraj Shukla, I really thank you for coming and taking time, your precious time, sparing for us and giving your valuable thoughts on this platform. And we are really honored, sir.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll do whatever I can. For me, it is now payback time.
Okay, so here,
Give back to the society what society has given to me.
yeah, that's really not nice thought, sir. So here was Mr. Arvind Dhawan, the legend and the boss of HVAC, the consultant. He needs no introduction, and he has shared his valuable thoughts with us, uh, which are really, really thought-provoking. And I wish all of you to take an advantage of whatever he has shared. And still, if you have any queries to him, or if you have any queries to us as a Scholenberg, please do write to us at info@scholenberg.com. We are ready to help you at any time. Okay, we are here for you. So let's make the maximum use of it and let's grow together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you.